Hey, how y'all doing today? Larry Lavender here, aka the Manitowoc Mudchucker. Today, I'm gonna go over 5 things that piss me off. Alright? Today, we're gonna go 5 animals that piss me off. So let's get started with this here real quick. Let's start off with squirrels, okay? You know, I love animals, but some of these animals really piss me off. And let's start with these little nut burglars, okay? These sons of bitches, how many times have you been in your tree stand and you hear that crack or that's rustling in the leaves, and you're sure that old big boning Crockett buck is coming around the corner? Your heart starts thumping a little bit, you get a little excited, you're feeling good about it. You've been sitting here freezing your nuts off all day, and you're like, all right, my time is coming, but it's all going to pay off. Here comes this little gray little shit with a big old tail fluffing. He's like giving you the stink eye. He sees you up there in your tree stand. I don't even know how he sees you. He sees you. Man, he pisses me off. Another thing that pisses me off about these squirrels, I spend all day, like around Halloween, I'm carving up my turkey, or not my turkey, my pumpkin. I'm carving it up real nice to make this big beautiful design, whatever I happen to do that year. And I put it outside. I'm all proud, put it out there up next to my stoop. I put it out all proud, like, yeah, all right, put a candle in there, light it up, looking good. You go out there the next morning, the whole face is eaten off. Some big fat ass squirrel running around with pumpkin in his belly. All the other neighbors, their pumpkins are fine, but for some reason, he eats the face off of my pumpkin. That really pisses me off. Another thing about the squirrels is these little suicidal squirrels. You'd be driving down the street on a Sunday afternoon, taking it easy, feeling good, enjoying the beautiful day. You'd be going all, cruising down the street, and a squirrel come out of nowhere. I mean, they see you coming, and half the time they'll run out in the middle of the road, they'll like juke you, like Barry Sanders or something like that. They'll do one of them, and then they'll go right back in there. Meanwhile, I'm having a heart attack. I'm almost swerving into a big oak tree. These squirrels piss me off. These little sons of bitches. Another animal that pisses me off. This is kind of general, but birds. Not hawks, not eagles. Those are cool birds, I'm talking more like crows, or maybe even them little sparrows, whatever them things are. Because it never fails. I wait all a few days, watch the weather, whatever. I'm gonna go get my car washed up real nice, and I'll be driving around, but not within 10 minutes, this big old bird shit on my windshield or on the top of my car or something. And it always happens when I'm going like a high speed, so it splatters real nice, so it gets all over and then hardens like concrete. Or, and then maybe you think you're slick if it hits the windshield, like, well, I'm going to put my windshield wiper on, get a little juice on there, get that thing going. And all it does is spreads bird shit evenly across your windshield, so now you really look like an asshole. You're out there driving around. That really pisses me off, and not to mention, they chirp at really unreasonable hours of the morning. I don't know what they're talking about to each other, but is it absolutely necessary at the little ass crack of dawn coming out? I mean, it's at 4:15 in the morning, and they're chirping like they're having a full blown conversation, like they're on Oprah talking to each other, going back and forth. I'm trying to sleep. Double L needs his rest, and they got these chirping, whistling, singing songs. How do you know I'm going to have a good day? Don't be all happy and, getting all crazy like that early in the morning. Just unacceptable, man. How about another? Now let's go to raccoons. They're the third one on my shit list there. They really piss me off, them sons of bitches, Let me give you an example. A few years back, I had this raccoon, man. I would hear him. Usually after it got dark, maybe, 10 o'clock at night, I'd hear this thump, like someone threw a bowling ball in my roof. I hear this this happened like a bunch of times. I'd hear this, I'm lazy ass, I'm in bed, I ain't gonna get up and go see what it is. If ain't no one breaking in my house, I don't really give a shit, but yeah, I hear this thump. I'm like, hey, what the hell is that, Well, one day, I go out there, in the daytime so I can see what the hell's going on. I climb up on the ladder. I climb all the way up there. I go look. This son of a bitch is up there. He wasn't there at the time, but I could see what he was doing. He was pulling up shingles, trying to get in the attic. Who the hell does this guy think he is? So I get up there, thump, and reseal, and put the shingles back up there, And then I went out of town for a couple of weeks. I come back. That son of a bitch pulled them all back up, dug, and managed to get himself or chewed, or I don't know what the hell. I don't know if he's got tools. I don't know what he's doing. But he got up there and he got in. So now I'm like, what in the hell? Now I got a raccoon living in my attic. Okay. Now, you know, I don't want to get up there and tangle with this guy. Not to mention it's like 250 degrees in the attic. You know, I'm not going to get up there and get all that insulation all sticky on me, and I don't need that, you know. So I let it slide, you know. So now I'm thinking to myself, do I go up there and repair it and block it off? You know, now that he's stuck in there, now he's a permanent resident. He ain't paying rent. You know, he's living for free. He's sitting there sleeping in there and, you know, relaxing all day. And so, you know, at this point, I got to think about what I'm going to do. So, as if it wasn't bad enough that this raccoon moved in, he decides to have babies up there, because I hear like the little pitter patter. They're running around in the attic. There's like a ton of them up there, you know. Son of a bitch. You know, so now I'm like, kind of, well, what the hell am I going to do? I got to get rid of these guys, you know. And then they decide, you know, for whatever reason, they're going to have a full-out brawl at 3 in the morning. I don't know if you've ever heard a raccoon fight, but holy shit, it sounds like, I can't even think of a description for it. They're screaming and wrestling and throwing each other up against the wall. I don't know what they're doing, but it sounds like a wrestling match going on up there. Man, they pissed me off, them sons of bitches. What else we got? All right, that's 3. Oh, okay, I got number 4 for you. Coyotes. These mangy-looking sons of bitches. You know, it's bad enough they're out there eating up all the fawns in spring. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, guys. I know you're a hunter, you're a predator, but you know, do something that's a little bit of a challenge, man. These fawns are out there; they barely walk. They look like little drunken deer, because they're like 3 days old. You know, and they still got slime on them from being born, and barely walk. They're out there picking them off. Come on, man. You're ducking into my venison, man. I got to fill that freezer, man. Don't be eating the fawns up. You can just fuck up the population. Unacceptable. You know, and another thing. I put my trail cam out there, you know, where I bow hunt by my tree stand. You know, and, you know, I go out there. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go check my trail cam. And I bolt up. I got like 85 pictures on this thing or whatever, you know, or whatever. And I'm so all excited, you know. I put the card in there and I'm going to read it. Hey, coyote. You know, half the time they're looking at the camera too, kind of like, you know, hey, right there, double L, that's for you, buddy. Come on, man. You know, I get like 2 deer out of 85 pictures. The rest of them are squirrels. And the occasional trespasser, you know, walking around looking like, you know, taking a leak and drinking beer and, you know, doing stuff they shouldn't be doing on the property. But that really pisses me off, you know. And another thing that pisses me off about coyotes is, if you are in your tree stand, you know, I don't know if this just happens to me or if it happens to anybody else, but they'd stay just out of a bow range for me, you know. I like to keep my shots like 30 yards, not much more. Hell, if I get a coyote at 50 yards, I'll take a rap at it. I'll shoot one at him. I don't care. I'm just trying to knock his ass out of commission here. But they're always behind a tree or behind a bush. They don't get right up there, man. They made me feel so good to take one of them sons of bitches out, but they stay right out of range. Damn you. Then, you know, then we got your mice and your rats. And, you know, I understand, you know, they're in the wintertime, you know, I guess, you know, whatever, it's cold out there, they want to try and sneak in your house, and they want to try a place, you know, to shack up for the winter, because it's warm in there, and they're looking for crumbs. They're trying to eat up all your shit, you know, and, but you know, again, in the middle of the night, I hear them, it freaks me out. You know, I'll hear you know, whether you hear a little chirp or you hear a little pitter-patter running across the floor. How am I supposed to sleep? I can't sleep knowing that sun's there. So I'm up with my flashlight, looking around, like, what the hell am I going to, like, I'm going to catch them? I ain't going to catch them, you know? So I thought I'd be slick, and I thought I'd go out and get some of those little pellets, those little green, you know, poison pellets. You put them in the, you know, little triangle box. You put it in the corner under the sink or wherever. Well, yeah, so I thought, okay, I'll do that. It's cheap. I'll get that, you know, because I don't want the big traps snapping and, you know, mouse brains all over the place. I don't want to deal with that. So I put them little things out thinking I'm all cool. I go in there to look. The thing's empty. I'm like, yeah, they ate them up, man. They ate that shit right up, you know. Well, cool, man. So I'm waiting, looking, you know, then waiting to see a dead mouse somewhere. I go back in there, look under the sink, out of all places. They're little green mouse poops. They ate the poison. How did it not kill them? They ate it like it was like beef jerky. Like they're just in there. Thanks, Double L. Appreciate it, Uncle Larry. You know, I'm assuming some of them had to die. Hopefully they went outside. I don't want them like crawling behind the wall and dying and stinking the joint up. Or not. I got like super mouse living in my house, man. I don't know how he gets in there. I don't know. I try and seal everything off, but they find their way in. What are you gonna do, right? Anyway, those are the 5 animals that really piss me off, and not a lot I can do about it. But man, I don't know. It's something I got to work on there, because these little bastards are really pissing me off. So anyway, y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to you real soon. All right.